So if you read through the word problem, there's two different amounts. We invested some, it's $10,000 total. Some of that $10,000 went in an account that gives us 3% interest, and some of it went in an account that gives us 5% interest. So what you can do is you can say X is the amount of money in account 1. Man, did I spell account wrong? That doesn't look right. X is the amount of money that went into account 1. X could be $5,000, could be an even split. X could be $7,000. But once we have something to represent how much goes in account 1, then account 2 is easy. Account 2 is $10,000 subtracted by whatever went into account 1. Okay, we got mathematical expressions from both these. If X is 1,000, then 10,000 minus 1,000 gives us $9,000 for account 2. Now that we have that, now we can probably construct an equation to help us out. Let's see, how much was invested in each account. If the interest earned in the 5% account was $332 greater than, oh man. Okay, so that is kind of wordy. It's a tough one. The interest earned in the 5% account. Let's just look at these words and we won't move on for a second. How do we write something to express the interest earned in the 5% account? Well, the interest that you earn is a percent times the amount of money you've got in there, right? So the 5% account, to find out how much interest we earn, we change that percentage to a decimal, and then we multiply it by the amount. And this is the amount that's in that second account, in the 5% account. Right? So like if you know you're going to earn 3% interest and your account has $5,000 in it, then you'd multiply 5,000 times 0.03, right? The dollar amount times the percentage for the interest. Here's the percentage for the interest. Here's the amount of money that's in account 2. So this underlined sentence, we just wrote it out in math terms down here. And it says it was $332 greater than the interest earned in the 3% account. So we know how to make something $332 greater than something else. It means we add it. So $332 greater than the interest earned in the 3% account. So here's 3% as a decimal times the amount of money in the 3% account, that first account. And there, it's you know, the first part is really defining a variable, and it's a tricky variable. And then the second part is constructing an equation out of that last sentence, piece by piece, like we just did there. Now the rest of it's algebra. We distribute the 0.05 times 10,000. That makes 500. And then 0.05 times x. That should equal 332 plus 0.03x. And then we're trying to get x by itself, so we'll add this to both sides. So we get 500 is 332 plus 0.08x. And we're still trying to get x by itself. So 500 minus 332 makes 160. Oops, makes 168. And then to get x by itself there, that's 0.08 times x. So we divide both sides by 0.08. So it makes 2,100. So that was what was the amount in the first account. 2,100 in the first account, and then they all have to add up to 10,000. So 7,900 in the second account. Oops.